Good evening, y'all. Yeah, that stupid bird want to come over here and get involved. What's up, Roy? Brother Sims. I'm waiting on a few people to get on here. This the conspiracy theory part 2. Yes, there will be a part 3, probably 4, 5, 6. You know, this is a subject we can always talk about. What's up, Derek? Just waiting for some more people to get on. Tag a friend so y'all can get in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say something somebody didn't hear about. Some of us do read and watch videos and actually use Google. Conspiracy theories. Hey, Lenora. What it is. I'm waiting on more people to get on. Got a little something to share with people. I know I'm not the only one to look at this kind of stuff, but you know, this kind of stuff is what's actually going on. A lot of weird stuff, a lot of crazy stuff, for real. Some of the stuff we can actually look forward to. We definitely gonna need God for this. Come on, man. Ain't none of my brothers tuning in tonight. They must have things to do. It's Saturday night. Everybody probably hanging out tonight, but that's gonna be the time when everybody gonna be sitting up looking crazy. Everybody just sitting up at a club, or you know, you find not saying you need to be on my live all the time, no matter, you know, just because I want to get on here and talk, but at the same time, man, it's kind of odd how the stuff you need to be doing, or you know, putting, you know, prioritizing, you know, the average person don't do that. The stuff that you shouldn't put, you know, before the things that you should have, that should be top priority. That's always the last thing you, the higher priority things are the last things you put in the right, you know what I'm saying, perspective. You always do all the things you shouldn't be doing before you do the things you should be doing. Your priorities are all out of whack. But that's all right. What's up, Tommy? My brother Tommy on here. All right. We talked about conspiracy theories in part 1. Hey, Tommy. Conspiracy theories. Talked about a lot of stuff that's going on out here that a lot of people, especially black people, are turning a blind eye and a deaf ear to. Now, you can listen to me or not. It's up to you. What I suggest is start reading, looking at more of these videos or whatever, because what's going to happen is a lot of stuff that's about to happen is going to sneak up on you, and everybody going to be looking surprised when it happens. You ain't going to be prepared for none of it. And it's really not a lot you can do, you know, but you do want to be aware of it just in case it is something you can do. But we done heard about, we hear all kind of stuff about Illuminati, you know, secret societies like we talked about last time. You know, what's really going on with these conspiracy theories. Okay, I'm going to share a couple of things with y'all just to put a little something on your mind. about some of the stuff that I ran across. Just a couple of things. We believe a lot of people talk about this new world order that's coming. The new world order is a whole nother system that the entire planet is supposed to be ran by. The population is supposed to be, shrunk down to a smaller number because they feel like it's overpopulated. We already have a lot of things in motion to do so. It's a lot of different things I talked about the last time that connects. We have this new world order thing. We have secret societies. We have conspiracies about the rich and the elite being the ones who will be the only ones left, or the main ones left, and people who resist this new world order thing will be placed in FEMA camps, and they're calling them death camps already. Self-explanatory. You got people, how can I say it? Pretty much the feminizing of the man and the masculine, how you say the masculinizing of the woman. Everything is being reversed, and this is systematically and genetically engineered, systematically done and genetically engineered. This is stuff that's being done to men and women from the womb. Okay, you get as far as men, being feminized, doing it in different ways. You never heard about so many feminine men back in the day. You hear about that? It's way more now, and these are, men being born this way now, and women being born this way. Why is that? Okay, it's the medication, man, that you are given from birth. Okay, why are so many people, dying who has the cure for this and the cure for that, who claims they have the cure for this and that, different diseases, they claim they have the cure for it, but then they magically come up dead or missing or whatever. As far as the reverse roles of the men and the women, you see it's being subliminally done through radio, TV, movies, even cartoons. They're implementing this everywhere now. Why is that? The gay agenda. Why everybody got to be gay now? I always say, me personally, because it's just me. You gay, you gay. That's your thing. That's not mine. I don't mess with that. But I still have to ask the question, why is this gay agenda, because it's definitely an agenda, why is this gay agenda so big and so widespread now? It's everywhere. Does this tie into this new world order? Is the world about to be changed to where whoever's going to be trying to run it now going to need everything to be gay? Are these gay people that's going to be trying to run the world now? All these leaders, it's supposed to be the rich and elite, billionaires, entertainers, politicians, world leaders. Everybody is supposed to be people like that who runs this world now. One day when this new world order comes, the gay agenda. Why is it all of these Catholic priests are touching little boys all the time? You can't tell me that every one of those Catholic priests are gay. Now I don't believe that. But whether they're gay or not, why are they choosing little boys? all this got to connect somewhere. It has to connect somewhere. Did you hear about, did anybody hear about the, it's back in 2014. The flight, what is it? Flight MH17. And what happened with flight MH17? It was a long-standing conspiracy that the New World Order wants depopulation, first of all. Okay, the planet to stop overpopulation. Now, flight MH17 is, let me see where I wrote this down. It said, flight MH17 was a critical piece of evidence to prove it. Okay. Flight MH17 was a Malaysian passenger flight. And it was traveling traveling from Amsterdam to, let me see if I can say this right, Kuala Lumpur in 2014. When it passed over the Ukraine, all the contact with the plane was lost. Okay. Later, the wreckage was found, and all 298 passengers were lost. Okay. Russia was implicated in shooting the aircraft down during an altercation with the Ukraine over disputed territory. However, upon looking at the flight manifest, 7 of the world's leading experts on the treatment of HIV died on board. It was believed that they were murdered deliberately to stop those scientists from revealing that HIV had been developed to wipe out part of the human population. You know, I'm gonna bring up something else. Let me tell you about the fluoride mafia. Okay. It was believed that fluoride is put in the water to create more, to create more docile, a more docile population. Now, we already know that it was supposedly put in there to protect our teeth from getting cavities, right? Okay. The part about that that puzzles me is you can care about our teeth, everybody's teeth everywhere, but nothing else. But you still sell cigarettes, you still sell this, and you still, pollute the earth. People are still, getting COPD from smoking or whatever, or pollution. But you decide to care about just our teeth and put fluoride in the water. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But it's believed that fluoride was really put in the water to create a more docile population. Okay, countries affected by the use of fluoride are the United States, Canada, Australia, and the UK. Okay, fluoride was first, like I said, put in the water supply in the 1950s. The official story is that it protects our teeth from developing cavities. But conspiracy theorists believe that the fluoride, it slowly accumulates in the body and eventually sedates the brain. Hold on, y'all, just a second. Hey, how you doing? Right in the middle of my live, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. But where was I? Anyway, like I said, this fluoride, they say it sedates, it eventually sedates the brain. That means everybody drinking tap water becomes more passive and open to the New World Order. Now that sounds kind of crazy, but at this point, a large percentage of me believes that. Because they got stranger things with these conspiracies, far stranger than that. What about climate control? Do you believe in climate control? Speaking of climate control, I saw a video where this is something that was been worked on back in the 60s. Climate control, and it was actually done back in the 60s. But, check this out. Climate control, the climate change, as far as climate change or control, this is another way the New World Order wants to control population. Many believe that they possess the technology to change the weather. Okay. Let me find my notes. All right. They can change it in such a way that it can cause both temporary and long-term climate change, resulting in famine, war for resources, and flooding. This allows them to manipulate world affairs while profiting from investing in the rebuilding of infrastructure after these events. Now, tell me you haven't seen that. Remember when there was 3 hurricanes not that long ago, a couple years ago, I think it was a couple years ago, 3 hurricanes back to back, coming off the same coast. 3 hurricanes coming through Florida. Okay, at what time, as far back as you can think, has that ever happened? You caught these hurricanes, they tear up stuff, then companies profit in rebuilding. As simple as that. This I want to talk about this this airport. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but I'm pretty sure somebody did, about the Denver airport. And all the stuff in and around it. Now, the Denver airport is a big airport, and it's a lot of different rumors and conspiracies around that airport. Now, and about that airport, let's say, you got there was that big horse in the front. They nicknamed that horse Blucifer because it's real tall and real big and it got red eyes. They nicknamed it Blucifer. In the construction and putting that horse up, a piece of the horse fell off and killed a man. So they think it's cursed or whatever. I don't, know anything about curses or whatever, but they say a piece of it fell off and killed a man. One of the workers. Excuse me. Now, the airport was behind schedule, but in 2 of the construction workers said they reported that underneath the airport they built 5. So it's supposed to be secretly done. 5 multi-story buildings underneath the airport, down under the ground. It's supposed to be a very complex tunnel system down there. They got it where it's built where nothing but the rich and elite, nothing but the elite will be able to be there, be down there. And everybody else who resists this new world order goes to the FEMA camps, or death camps as they call them. 5 multi-story buildings underground. There was a $2 billion budget, but it ran over budget and it ended up costing $4.8 billion. Now, 2 of the construction workers blew the whistle on this. This is what supposedly they said, that it has all of this underground. They were there. Okay? Don't quote me on any of this, 'cause I'm just, talking about what I've seen on the videos and read. But, the conspiracies about this new world order is starting to add up more and more and more. Look at TV. It's going all the way down to, you look at some of these shows or whatever that come on, they are implementing more and more gay stuff right on TV. Now, anytime it's all the way down to the cartoons, there has to be an agenda. They're trying to get to the kids now. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit more by saying it's bad enough when you are born way more feminine than the average boy, as far as boys, and girls way more masculine than the average girl. This is starting to happen more and more. There's I forgot the name of it, but it's certain medications that's given to men to treat one thing, but it causes another, and women too. And it boosts his estrogen levels to a point where he can actually start to grow breasts in the process of treating another disorder. He can actually start to grow breasts, start to feel more feminine, and on top of that have suicidal thoughts. Same with women with certain medications. It's said that whenever this happens, other people tell you, stop taking that medication. Because what if you do kill yourself? Or you turn into a woman, or start turning into a man? You just created a new problem. Now what do? You need another medication to counteract that. Okay. Let's say you go get that medication. You start taking it. It started to counteract it, but it has these other side effects that you start to suffer from. And they also have suicide. Because when you watch these commercials, some of the side effects, one of them is death. They say it could cause death. See, but there's always some side effects they don't tell you about. Hey, Sonia. It's always side effects that they don't tell you about. But to relinquish themselves from any kind of, legal action or whatever, they tell you about all the side effects that they want to tell you about. So you can't sue them, because if these things happen, what you gonna do? You either stop taking or you just deal with it. But you take a medication that causes depression, it causes you to have suicidal thoughts, it causes you to grow breasts, or it causes you to grow a beard or whatever. Cause a woman to grow hair, facial hair, or whatever, or become more masculine. How come they can't, make a medication that don't do all of that? If you can make a medication that can do that, you can make medication that don't do it. Okay? So, does this tie into this whole conspiracy thing? Because what I see systematically and genetically engineered is they're trying to reverse the roles. They're trying to turn men into women and women into men in more ways than one. It ain't just through it's just not through physically. It's in the job place too. It's they pretty much trying to take, especially black men. You know, I hate to go there, but it's the truth. Especially with black men, they trying to take him out of you know, corporate America or whatever, and replace him with the woman, and replace the woman with the man. Put that man at home or whatever. And what does that do? It causes confusion in the house. Now they're at home fighting over something that was really systematically done and subliminally done to them. You know, which makes the struggle way harder. You know, but what do you do about all this? Now, like I said before, one thing I was taught is once things get bad enough, God always step in at some point. Just when you think it's not going to get any better or it's getting worse and worse, God is supposed to step in and reclaim his earth. But look at all the signs. This is happening for real, and it's going to happen. You're gonna have. It said also that's gonna, you know, which we've seen this in Africa. I have a video in Africa where there's 2 Muslim guys going through that mall, and he was shooting everybody who didn't say they were Muslim. If you said you was Christian, he'd kill you. But then what does God say? If you deny me, I will deny you. You know. So what do? Did you get scared and say I'm Muslim and lie? No. But it said it's supposed to come down to that, and it's already started. You know. So this is the world we live in, y'all. It's more stuff that I can, you know, share with you, but I'm not going to go too deep yet. But have you heard about what is that? No, I ain't gonna go into that yet. Not gonna go into that yet. But just know that this stuff is real. Keep eye on your kids. You know what I'm saying? If you got little ones out there, mothers and fathers, I don't care how effective you've been in their lives already. You know, you might want to tighten it up even more, because I promise you they're going to get to somebody with the way they're doing it. They're doing it more and more clever. In a minute, you know, the government is going to have complete control of your house. They pretty much got that now. But one day they're going to be able to tell you what you can and can't do in your own house in a minute. You know, it's believed that martial law will be a reality one day soon. Some of this might sound scary to y'all, but you know where you live at. Hey, this is the world we live in. This is not going to be just here in the United States. It's going to be everywhere. So just know that, like I said before, right now is the time to get closer to God. This is the time to have a more personal relationship with God if you don't already. And that's pretty much all I can say right now. But when I do part 3, I'm definitely going a little bit deeper. Because I got a whole lot of stuff that I want to share. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. But tomorrow, y'all, we got a modeling show coming up. The kids are going to model. They got the 2019, that's what we call it, the 2019 Christmas end of the year modeling show. The kids are going to model. My kids are going to model. And it should be hilarious as hell. Pardon my language, but it's going to be hilarious, and I guarantee you won't forget it. Sonya, if you're watching, you already know what I'm talking about. You already know I'm finna do the same thing with these little rascals. They finna model tomorrow, and they gonna have some fun. But I'm gonna leave it at that because it's dinner time, and I'm like, I was gonna make this short, but I got some more stuff to share with y'all. I'm not gonna get too deep into this because you get some people that don't like for you to talk about this kind of stuff, so I ain't gonna go overboard with it. Some of this stuff I'm gonna keep to myself, but I'm gonna share some of it with y'all. But on that note, hey, I'm out till tomorrow, y'all. Peace.